All right, Taurus. This is the energy coming through. Nice. The star is all about finding that emotional balance. You are in tune with yourself and with the universe. You are finding your way by the light of the stars. This is a beautiful card. You're like, go with the flow. Everything is great. And you're really feeling it. And that's a wonderful card to pull. So this is going to influence the rest of the reading. This is wonderful. Your past coming through, the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands is a very dynamic, powerful woman. This is about stepping into your own power, and she's very passionate and driven. So I hesitate with it being in your past to say that this is a person from the past, or more so what you're feeling or what you were feeling in the past. We'll have to see how this goes here. But this is definitely the energy of you. You're definitely feeling the flow of the universe right now. And this is all about stepping into your own power, being passionate and driven. And as a person, it could be a fire sign. Now, in your present, you have justice. Again, there's like this serious balance going on. And justice is all about having past wrongs redressed, right? And karma comes into play here as well. So, I mean, as long as you've been doing the right thing in your life, justice is a good thing. You're getting some serious balance with what's going on in your physical world and with what's going on mentally with you right now. Here's future conditions. The Six of Wands is really good. This is all about the celebration after battle. This is, being applauded for the good job you did. So, and I'm wondering with the Queen of Wands still, if this isn't a person and they helped you find this serious balance going on here. And you're like, yeah, look at what I did. The best path to follow, the High Priestess. Wow. The High Priestess is the seer between worlds. This is where possibilities lie. When you start the journey from the Fool and you go to the Magician where, I'm going to create something, here is where there is the possibility of anything happening. But this is all about your intuition. And as far as this being your best path to follow, the High Priestess is absolutely wonderful. She knows everything. She knows all the secrets, everything. And this is all about being in tune with your intuition. So you have this like serious balance going on here because these are majors. This is no joke here. Everything on the outside is balanced. And then everything on the inside is so in tune. The influences around you. Oh, ouch. Oh. So the Three of Swords is all about heartbreak and betrayal. And now, seeing this and looking back at the Queen of Wands, I have to wonder if somebody didn't do you wrong or is planning on doing you wrong, and your intuition right here being the best path to follow is, hey, trust your gut feeling on this. Don't let somebody do that to you. That's bullshit. But here you're still like celebrating victory, right? So you come out on top. But there's definitely some shady stuff going on right here. Your hopes and your fears. So the Three of Pentacles is all about the work that you're doing and having people seek you out for what it is that you do, right? You're starting to see the benefits of the work that you're putting forth. Now, on the flip side, it could mean that a situation isn't working out so well for you. So I'm still looking at this Queen and going, what's going on? Because here you've got all this powerful stuff going on and you're like, and then somebody in your environment is like trying to be shady, and here you're worried about whether or not this situation is working out for you. The Wheel. Oh my goodness. So your outcome is the Wheel of Fortune. Wow, man, the majors are really popping up today. So the Wheel of Fortune is all about fate. This is the wheel turning in your favor. Anubis is rising from the depths, suggesting rebirth. All the bad is going down, the good is going up. And this is a chance to start the journey anew. And with all this powerful backing you got here, it doesn't matter what's going on here. Because this stuff is like, this is gone. It's just gone. And as far as the Three of Pentacles, I wouldn't even see that as a fear. That means that you're doing what you need to do. And you're doing it right. So I'm still, I feel like this queen is planning on something shady. And this doesn't necessarily have to be somebody that you're in a relationship with. This could be somebody in your work environment even. But like, I feel like they're wanting to you know, they're wanting to do something harmful to you. But it's not working. Because here you're like, yeah, you know, hell no, that ain't happening. And the wheel is saying that fate is on your side. So I wouldn't worry about what this queen is up to. Because with the stars shining over all of this, you already know what's going on. Between the queen and the high priestess, you already know. You're not dumb. You know what's going on. And you're not going to let it happen. So you have four majors in this. This is serious. And you have such a serious balance going on. And this is good. This is good. And then on top of that, with the high priestess, nothing's going to get past you. You know what's going on. So whatever this nonsense is here, you are going to see it coming. And it's not going to affect you because right here, you're like, I already won. And then on top of that, with the wheel, fate is on your side because you are doing the right thing. You are not doing the wrong thing. And I do definitely think that this is a person that's trying to be shady. But you guys are not going to be fooled. And I think with this being the signifier, you guys are going to be just fine. All right, Taurus. Here's the energy coming through. Wow. So the moon is all about confusion and needing to listen to your intuition and paying attention to your dreams. So there may be some kind of confusion going on right now. And, you know, again, there's no point in howling at the moon. Just start paying attention to your intuition and what your gut feeling is telling you. And in the past, so the Six of Swords is all about moving away from conflict. This is where you can see the shore in front of you. You're not quite there yet, but you're wanting to move away from some kind of a drama. And I'm wondering if that's where this confusion comes in. Like something that made you feel horrible. You're wanting to move away from it. And here's where that feeling comes in of confusion. And in the present, yeah, see, wow. So here you're moving away from drama. There's some confusion going on and you're needing a break. This is where you need to take a rest, especially after painful things. So, wow, in the swords, yeah. And thinking back to your last reading, you know, I remember there being this situation going on behind your back, but with what you pulled, it's like you knew what was going on. But here, it's like you're moving away from it. And there's this confusion, but you're like, no, I need a break. And in the present, wow. Wow. So the Two of Swords is like, and here it connects with the moon. Because if you look at, you know, the Rider-Waite image, you know, there's a woman and she's blindfolded and there's the two swords crossing her and there's a crescent moon in the background. It's like not being able to make a decision and like blinding yourself to a situation, you know, and really here, when it comes to moving away from conflict and needing this break, I really think that your intuition is going to help you make that quick decision, because here, when you do, you have to take action immediately. But wow, the swords, what is going on? So the best path to follow, strength, nice. And that's exactly what you need. With all this nonsense going on here, and then you have this confusion, strength is the best thing to be pulling right now, because finding that inner strength is going to help you move away from whatever conflicting situation you're dealing with. Take that rest if you need it. But, you know, don't get confused when it comes to making a decision. I think the moon here is telling you that your intuition is going to help you make the right one. And strength is going to give you that backing that you need. And the influences around you, my goodness. Wow. So the Page of Swords. This could be messages coming through regarding conflicts. And the Page is a very ambitious young energy who's just charging ahead, doesn't really care what's going on in his path. But to me, looking at this, it's like you got some shitty messages coming through from this page, and it made you feel confused. And here you're like, hell no, I want away from this. And you're needing a break from all the nonsense going on. But here, you know, you need to use your intuition when it comes to making any decisions regarding the messages that are coming through from this page. And strength will help you out big time. Your hopes and your fears. Nice, nice, nice. So temperance. Temperance is all about tempering your emotions with your mind. This is finding balance in your mental thought and your emotional thought. And temperance can also show that you may need to find that balance, especially with all this going on here. This is craziness. I mean, this is not a good situation. And, you know, you're doing the right thing by wanting to move away from it. But here you're definitely needing a rest. And maybe that'll help you find that balance that you're needing. And don't get confused. Don't do that. And whatever this is, it's just, you know, don't listen to it anymore, because whatever messages is coming through from this page is shitty. It's just shitty. And it's not helping you at all. And your outcome? Yeah. I see this card a lot for Taurus readings. And the funny thing is this is the card for Virgo. But the Hermit is telling you that this is a time to pull away from people and situations. Like you need to just escape from the world and take a journey that's going to feed your mind and your soul. And here, right underneath, with temperance underneath it, that's, you know, it makes sense. That's exactly what you need to be doing right now. So in order to find that balance between your mind and your emotional state, the Hermit is exactly what you need to do. You know, and it does mean that you need to move away from people for a little while to get that clarity and to find the answers within. But when you have the moon here as a signifier, this is definitely what you need to be doing. And you'll have the strength to do it. I don't see you guys not being able to push forward, especially when it comes to getting away from bullshit. Because this is what that is. Whatever message is coming through from this page is making you feel like shit. You want to move away from it. You definitely need to take a rest, for sure. Especially when it needs to help you get away from this confusion right here. And the Two of Swords, you know, don't blind yourself to situations. Make sure that you pay attention to your intuition when it comes to making decisions. And take temperance in. Balance the mind and the emotions, and use the Hermit and take that journey to feed your mind and your soul. So 1, 2, 3, 4 majors and all swords. Whatever this is, you need to be done with it, and you're doing the right thing by wanting to move away from it. But don't get confused. Don't get confused. And when it comes to the Hermit,
Definitely. If you need to take a break from people for a while, do it, because it is going to feed your mind and your soul. And then you might be able to find that balance between your emotions and your mind.